Welcome to Enlightened Wisdom. Beloved souls, you've been proven innocent, and the truth has finally come to light. For a long time, you may have felt like a storm was raging around you, a storm of accusations, misunderstandings, and unfair judgments. Perhaps you were blamed for things you never did, or your words and actions were twisted into something they were not. Whatever the case, the fog of doubt is now lifting, and those who once looked at you with suspicion are beginning to see the truth. They're starting to realize who the real culprits are in this situation. They see that you've been honest, genuine, and sincere all along. The truth has become undeniable. But before we dive deeper, I want to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for being here, for supporting this space, and for being part of this incredible journey. Seeing all of you connect, share, and engage with one another is a powerful reminder of how important it is to create a community where we can reflect, grow, and heal together. It's humbling and deeply rewarding to witness the strength that comes from coming together like this, especially when discussing topics that resonate on such a personal level. Now let's explore this further, because I know many of us have been in situations like this. Being unfairly judged, misunderstood, or misrepresented is one of the most painful experiences we can face. So often people misread our actions and intentions. They jump to conclusions without understanding the full picture, and they assume the worst about us. Instead of looking for the truth, they see flaws or ulterior motives where none exist. They twist our words, cast doubt on our sincerity, and try to paint us in a negative light. But here's the beautiful part. No matter how much darkness others try to throw your way, the light of truth always finds its way through. When you stay true to yourself, when you act with integrity, kindness, and honesty, the truth eventually emerges. And that's exactly what's happening for you now. The lies are crumbling, the false accusations are falling apart, and people are beginning to see you for who you truly are. You are being vindicated. Slowly but surely, others are starting to notice your strength, your character, and your unwavering sincerity. Those who doubted you are now seeing the error of their ways. The people who once believed the lies are realizing how wrong they were. They are beginning to understand that all along, you were acting from a place of honesty, care, and love. The very attempts to tarnish your name, your reputation, and your character have completely backfired. The truth has turned the tables. And as the truth unfolds, those who spread lies about you are now the ones retreating, hiding from the reality they tried to cover up. You, on the other hand, stand tall, vindicated, and respected. People now see you for the person you truly are. Someone of integrity. Someone who is worthy of trust, admiration, and respect. You've walked through the fire, and not only have you come out stronger, but you've proven something powerful, that truth and integrity will always win in the end. It's fascinating how quickly people are willing to jump on the bandwagon, isn't it? They hear a rumor or a twisted story, and without stopping to question its validity, they eagerly latch onto it. It's almost like there's a sense of excitement in joining the crowd. Some people don't even know you personally. They've never taken the time to understand who you are or what you stand for. Yet the moment they hear a whisper of nonsense, they say things like, "Oh, she must have done that," or "Yeah, he's exactly like that." It's as if critical thinking disappears, replaced by a desire to fit in, to feel like they're part of something bigger. Instead of pausing to consider the facts, they allow themselves to be swept up in the wave of negativity. They don't ask questions, they don't seek the truth, they just go along with whatever they hear, adding fuel to the fire. But the truth, your truth, has a power of its own. It may take time, but it cannot be silenced or hidden forever. And when it finally comes to light, it is undeniable. Those who doubted you or believed the false narratives now have no choice but to face reality. They see you standing firm, unshaken, and stronger than ever. They see your light shining brighter than before, and they recognize the beauty of your authenticity. Remember this: the truth is like a seed. It may be buried under layers of lies, doubts, and misconceptions, but it always grows. And when it breaks through, it flourishes for all to see. You didn't give in to bitterness. You didn't let the negativity define you. Instead, you chose to hold on to your integrity, your kindness, and your honesty. That choice, your choice, is what sets you apart. It's what makes you stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The people who truly matter, the ones who see the real you, are now coming forward. They admire your courage, they recognize your goodness, they see the truth that others tried so hard to hide, and in that moment you realize that you never needed everyone's approval. You never needed to convince the world. You only needed to stay true to yourself, to trust that the truth would rise, and it has. This experience, as difficult as it may have been, has transformed you. It has made you more aware of your strength, your resilience, and your power. It's a reminder that even in the darkest of times, when others may misunderstand or doubt you, the truth is always on your side. And when you align with the truth, when you live with integrity, nothing can tear you down. So stand tall. Be proud of how far you've come. You are living proof that honesty, authenticity, and faith in yourself will always triumph. The fog has lifted. The truth is clear. And you are stronger, wiser, and more respected than ever before. Often, it's not even about you. It's not that you've done something wrong or given them a real reason to come after you. No, their actions are rarely motivated by truth or reality. Instead, it's about their own need to be involved, an eagerness to join a group effort, a collective attempt to bring you down. They want to feel included, to belong to something, even if that something is rooted in negativity and destruction. Without ever considering the weight of their actions or the damage they're trying to inflict, they jump on the bandwagon. They don't stop to ask themselves why. They don't think about the consequences. They just follow the crowd, blind to the harm they're causing. But here's the ironic part. The tables have turned now. The same people who once worked so hard to paint you in a bad light are the ones running, hiding, and avoiding your gaze. They can't even face you anymore. Why? Because they know the truth is out. The lies they spread, the stories they created to tarnish your name, are unraveling. Those falsehoods are crumbling piece by piece, and people are starting to ask the tough questions they never anticipated. The spotlight they tried so desperately to shine on you to expose what they thought were your flaws has backfired spectacularly. That same light is now shining on them. It has exposed their intentions, their motives, and their lies for what they truly are. Baseless, unfounded, and empty. And there's nowhere left for them to hide. Their goal was clear. They wanted to make you the villain of the story. They aimed to plant seeds of doubt and suspicion in the minds of others, hoping to ruin your reputation. They wanted people to question your honesty, to see you as someone untrustworthy or insincere. It was never about the truth. It was about their agenda. But no matter how hard they tried, they failed to understand one simple, undeniable fact. The truth always finds its way to the surface. Lies can only go so far before they begin to fall apart. And that's exactly what's happening now. You have been vindicated. The fog has cleared, and people are beginning to see you for who you truly are. The stories they spun, the accusations they made, none of it holds weight anymore. Those baseless lies are losing their power, crumbling under the weight of truth. Slowly but surely people are recognizing your true character. They see that you were never the person those rumors described. Instead, they now see you, the real you. They see someone who is genuine, kind, and valuable. They see the honesty in your actions, the sincerity in your words, and the integrity you've carried all along. The attempts to tear you down have failed. In fact, they've only served to highlight your resilience, your strength, and your unwavering spirit. Isn't it unfortunate, though? Some people ruin the opportunity to build something meaningful with you, a connection, a friendship, or even a sense of community, simply because of their own insecurities. Jealousy and competitiveness clouded their judgment. They couldn't handle who you are and what you represent. They saw the light within you, the bright, forward-thinking, and unique individual you've always been, and instead of appreciating it, they chose to fight it. Your brilliance, your progress, and your ability to stand out in ways they never could, those were the very things that triggered them. Instead of being inspired by your qualities, they allowed their insecurities to consume them. They couldn't accept your success, your growth, or the light that naturally shines from you. So what did they do? They resorted to lies, to gossip, and to underhanded attempts to tear you down. It's a desperate move, isn't it? When someone feels threatened, they often act out in destructive ways, hoping to bring others down to their level. But here's the truth they failed to realize. No amount of lies, gossip, or negativity can extinguish the light that shines from within you. Your light is not something that can be dimmed by others' opinions or actions. Their efforts to tear you down were not a reflection of your flaws, but of their own insecurities. They acted out of fear. Fear of your success, fear of your uniqueness, and fear of the truth that they could not match your energy or brilliance. What they intended to use against you has now turned into your strength. Their attempts to break you have only made you more resilient. The negativity they spread has only revealed their own shortcomings, and in the process, it has given others a clearer view of who you truly are. A person of integrity, courage, and unwavering truth. So here you are, standing tall while they retreat into the shadows. Their lies didn't win, their jealousy didn't succeed, and their attempt to tear you down only served to lift you higher. You are stronger now, you are wiser, and you've proven once again that the truth will always prevail. Let this be a lesson for anyone watching. Those who choose to live in negativity, those who try to harm others, are only hurting themselves in the end. The energy you put out into the world comes back to you. If you spread lies and negativity, that's what you'll receive in return. But if you stay true to yourself, live with integrity, and refuse to let others' actions define you, the truth will always be on your side. And when the truth comes to light, it is undeniable. So hold your head high. You are not defined by their actions. You are not broken by their lies. You are proof that when you live authentically and with purpose, nothing can tear you down. Your light is yours, and no one can take it away. They worked hard, desperately hard, to create a false image of you. Their goal was clear: to diminish your light, to tarnish your reputation, and to make you question everything about yourself. They thought if they could manipulate the narrative, if they could control how others saw you, they could succeed in bringing you down. But here's the truth. Light cannot be hidden forever, and the truth has a way of shining through even the darkest clouds. Now you've been vindicated. It was bound to happen. The lies they spun, the rumors they spread, and the games they played were never sustainable. Those who tried so hard to destroy you are now finding themselves backed into a corner. Their efforts have brought them no success, no satisfaction. It's not because we wish failure upon anyone. In fact, many of us hope for the best for everyone, even those who hurt us. But negativity, when sown deliberately, always comes back. Actions have consequences, and those who targeted you, whether through deceit, manipulation, or cruelty, are now facing the results of their choices. Their attempts to harm you have backfired in ways they never imagined. They tried to cast shadows over your character, but those shadows have dissolved under the light of the truth. They hope to strip you of your confidence, to make you doubt your worth, to turn others against you. Yet none of that worked. You've proven stronger than their actions, stronger than the negativity they threw your way. You've shown a level of resilience they didn't expect, a determination they couldn't break. They underestimated you. They thought their words, their actions, and their influence would be enough to stop you. But instead of crumbling under the weight of their attempts to tear you down, you rose. You stood firm. You refused to let their lies define you. They wanted to isolate you, to make the road to your dreams steeper, hoping you'd stumble without support. Yet here you are, moving forward, thriving, and achieving. You've proven that their actions could not stop you. You worked tirelessly, stayed focused on your goals, and continued to shine. Every time they tried to dim your light, you burned brighter. Every attempt to diminish your greatness only highlighted your strength and resilience. You proved that no one can take away what is meant for you. Your effort, your dedication, and your ability to endure it all have set you apart. Now, the truth is undeniable. People are starting to see what was really going on. They're recognizing that you were never in the wrong. The treatment you endured, so unfair, so cruel, was never deserved. Those who once joined in on the judgment, who believed the lies or allowed themselves to be influenced, are now feeling the weight of regret. Many of them feel ashamed of their actions, embarrassed that they ever played a part in tearing down your character. It's catching up to them. They're beginning to see how unjustly you were targeted, how mishandled you were, and how deeply undeserved it all was. They see you now, not as the person others tried to portray you as, but as the strong, kind, and genuine individual you've always been. The truth is a powerful force, and no amount of lies or manipulation can hide it forever. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Why would anyone choose to spend so much time and energy trying to tear someone else down? Why would they focus on spreading negativity, especially toward someone who is simply trying to grow and move forward? It's something I've often reflected on myself. I've been there too, wondering why people become so obsessed with tearing others apart for no valid reason. It's draining mentally and emotionally to be the target of such senseless attacks. And the hurt cuts deeper when it comes from those you trusted. Sometimes it's strangers, people who don't even know you. But often, the attacks come from the people closest to you. Friends, family members, or colleagues, people you expected to support you, can sometimes turn into the loudest critics. It feels like the whole world is ganging up on you, casting you as the villain in a story that isn't even yours. They amplify their voices hoping to drown out your truth. But deep down, you know the truth. And now, the world is beginning to see it too. The reality is, none of us are perfect. We've all made mistakes, we've all said or done things we're not proud of. But the difference lies in how we respond. You didn't run from your flaws. You faced them. You acknowledged your mistakes, took responsibility, and committed to growth. You chose to change, to evolve, and to become the best version of yourself. That's what makes you different. While others were busy pointing fingers and spreading negativity, you were quietly transforming yourself, rising above the chaos they created. And here you are now, standing stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. Their negativity could not stop you. Their lies could not break you. Instead, they became stepping stones on your path to growth and success. You've shown the world, and more importantly yourself, that your light cannot be dimmed by anyone else's darkness. This journey has not been easy, but it has been worth it. You've discovered a level of strength within yourself that you may not have known existed. You've learned who you are, what you stand for, and what truly matters. And you've proven, once and for all, that truth, integrity, and hard work will always prevail. So hold your head high. You are not defined by their actions, and you are not the person they tried to make you out to be. You are stronger than their lies, greater than their judgments, and more powerful than their attempts to bring you down. Your story is one of resilience, triumph, and transformation. A story that others will look to for inspiration when they find themselves in the same storm you have weathered. Keep shining. Keep rising. The light within you cannot be extinguished, and no one can take away what is meant for you. The tables have turned, and now the truth has become your greatest ally. Despite everything, some people refuse to let go of the past. They cling to outdated judgments, insisting that you're still the same person you used to be. They don't want to acknowledge how far you've come or how much you've grown because it challenges their perception of you. It's easier for them to hold on to the image they've created in their minds rather than face the truth of your transformation. But here's what you need to remember. Their opinions do not define you. You've become a force to be reckoned with, stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. You are a trailblazer, not because you've tried to be, but because you've embraced change and stayed true to yourself. Your transformation speaks for itself. It's reflected in the choices you make, the growth you've embraced, and the way you carry yourself with grace and determination. If some people can't see that, it's not your burden to carry. That's their problem, not yours. You've proven your strength, and that's all that truly matters. You didn't need their validation or approval to rise. Your actions, your perseverance, and your commitment to growth have done the talking for you. And now people are beginning to see the truth. They're recognizing that you didn't deserve the treatment you received. You didn't deserve the disrespect, the blame, or the ways you were unfairly targeted. It's important to bring these experiences into the light, because their shadows can linger in your mind if left unaddressed. If you let yourself believe the lies people told about you, even for a moment, those false narratives can take root. They can hold you back, whispering doubts in your ear, making you feel stuck, anxious, or even depressed. That's why it's crucial to remind yourself every day of who you truly are and how far you've come. Think about your journey, the struggles you overcame, the battles you fought, and the strength you discovered within yourself. You know the truth about your story. You've lived it. You've worked hard to change, to grow, and to become the person you are today. That progress, that transformation is something no one can take away from you. The work you've done speaks louder than any judgment, accusation, or lie ever could. You've been vindicated. The truth has set you free, and you must live in that truth. Do not let anyone pull you back into a version of yourself that no longer exists. Do not let anyone make you feel as if you are still defined by the mistakes of the past. You've turned the page. You've entered a new chapter, one where your resilience, your growth, and your light shine brighter than ever before. And now the world is starting to catch up. People are seeing the bigger picture. The puzzle pieces are falling into place, and they're beginning to realize that the claims made against you were never grounded in truth. The accusations, the mistreatment, and the unfair judgment, they were all unjust. Slowly but surely, people are starting to see you for who you truly are, a person of integrity, strength, and grace. This clarity is freeing. It's like a weight has been lifted from your shoulders. It's a reminder to hold your head high, to walk with confidence, and to refuse to let others define your worth. Their opinions, their misunderstandings, and their negativity are not your truth. You are not obligated to carry the weight of their projections. You are here for a reason. You are meant to rise above. You are chosen to lead, to inspire, and to be a guiding light for others who are walking their own path. Your story, your journey, will inspire those who are struggling, those who feel misunderstood, and those who are fighting to rise above their circumstances. You are living proof that transformation is possible, that growth is real, and that no one's past defines their future. So keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that brighter days are ahead. The road may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. Don't let negativity weigh you down. Don't let it block your view of the endless opportunities waiting for you. Instead, stay focused on what lies ahead. Keep striving, keep dreaming, and keep showing up for yourself. You have overcome so much, and there is still so much more for you to achieve. Your resilience is your superpower. Your ability to rise above adversity, to transform pain into power, and to turn setbacks into comebacks is what sets you apart. You are not just surviving, you are thriving, and that, in itself, is something to celebrate. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Remember to hold your head high, to live authentically, and to embrace your future with optimism and hope. You've come so far, and this is only the beginning. Keep pushing forward, keep shining your light, and never forget you are strong, you are capable, and you are destined for greatness. The world needs your light. Keep rising. Keep inspiring. Your journey is a testament to the power of transformation, and the best is yet to come. That's all for today. Dear Father, I pray for the growth of my faith. Help me trust you even when physical evidence is lacking. Let me believe in your perpetual presence, knowing you will never harm me. I understand that your thoughts for me are thoughts of prosperity and not harm, to give me a good future. Thank you, gracious and eternal Father, for always listening to my voice. I offer up this prayer to you in the name of Jesus. Amen. Thank you, Jesus, for your love and provision. I am grateful for your presence in my life and the abundance you bring. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with those who need to hear this message. Leave a comment below about your journey and how you are preparing for your own triumphant return. If you'd like to support our work, please consider contributing through Buy Me a Coffee. This helps us continually improve our content to offer you the best. The link to Buy Me a Coffee is in the description. No gift is too small. Whether it's a penny, a prayer, or a share, your generosity helps spread God's word and brings hope to others. Don't stop here. Watch our next video for powerful revelations about the signs that reveal you are the chosen one. We've enjoyed following this spiritual journey with you. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Keep shining brightly and embrace your destiny with courage. See you next time. Blessings to all the beautiful souls from the Enlightened Wisdom.